What was the most messed up thing you saw in school? These three girls used to pick on my first girlfriend and first love. She was smart and funny, and one of the best things about going to school. She didn't tell anyone she was being bullied, and it went on for a very long time apparently. They put cigarettes out on her, put gum in her hair, demanded money, tripped her up. She finally had had enough and wrote to her parents about what she had endured. All of the nasty things these three high school girls had done to her. She named names and left her diary with more details on their bed. She then went to her parents' closet, took her father's rifle and ended her life. She was 15 years old. She was loved by many of us. I came to school late. I had missed the assembly about her. I walked into my class to everyone in tears. Her desk had flowers on it. Her best friend told me while in tears. I don't remember much of the rest of that day at school. I took the bus home. I remember that. I ate in silence and went to my room without talking to my parents. I cried till I slept. I don't think I have cried as hard or long as that night since. The funeral was hard. The whole school was there and most of our town. Too many things going on for me to properly process. Her parents couldn't get any air, so I could barely offer my condolences. A few other friends within the next year ended their lives as well. One due to grief of losing our friend. I had lost too much. I kept in touch with several of my friends, but our circle was never the same. The three girls and their families left our school after being shunned by our community. I left that school shortly after. I begged my parents to let me change schools. I couldn't walk those halls anymore. Going made me physically ill. I couldn't find the light in those days. I spent many hours of my early teens leaning on her grave and telling her about my life, how it was going, what had happened. I used to ride my bike an hour each way. I've since made it a point to visit her anytime I've gone back. I've not been back for 15 years, but I could walk you there from any gate in the cemetery. 27 years have passed since I've seen her smile, but I can still see it. She never got to see the internet, mobile devices or texting. She would have loved Google. She loved being right and would scour the library for information on topics she loved.